Hey everyone, DandyManderz here. Today I wanted to do a video about my weight loss journey. Now, for a good part of my life I was overweight, and to give you an idea of that, by the time I was 10 years old I was over 200 pounds, so I was pretty big. And my weight had fluctuated up and down throughout my teens, and by the time I was 16, 17 years old, I weighed 280 pounds, so I was pushing almost 300 pounds. And it was because I went through a deep depression. I met my boyfriend. We've been together for almost 7 years now. I met him when I was 16 years old, and when I was 18, I moved in with him, and that was the first time really that I had been on my own. So I was out in the middle of nowhere in this town in Alaska called North Pole. I know, right? And I grew up in Fairbanks, and they're about 20-30 miles away from each other. You don't think that's, I mean, that doesn't sound that far away, but to me it really was. And so I was stuck in this trailer, and it was my first time on my own, and I turned to food for comfort, and I really ballooned up. And between the ages of about 12 to, I say, 16, I had been around 220, 240. My weight fluctuated in between there. So, and eventually, when I was 18 years old, sometime after turning 18, I got a job at an athletic club as a janitor. And I started moving more and eating less, and I noticed that, hey, the pounds are coming off. And so I went from there. I eventually quit working there, but I still kept losing weight. And I don't know, something had just kind of changed where I realized that, I was around these people all the time who were into health and fitness, and I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to be athletic. And I remember being in gym class, and of course being the fat kid, that's always hard. So when I was in gym and we'd have to run and we have to do everything, it was just so embarrassing because everyone would be running laps around me, literally, and here I'd be out of breath. And I was lucky to have a lot of good kids in my class, and they really cheered me on, but it still didn't make it any less embarrassing. So back to the point of, so I had always really wanted to be athletic, and I thought, God, no matter how hard I try, a week after exercising, right, I would think, oh, I haven't lost any weight, I'm not in any better shape, and so I would just give up. And there were a couple of times where I would eat better, and I would cut out soda, and I would limit my calories, but I would go right back to my weight, my regular weight that I was maintaining at that point. And so I was steadily losing weight after working at the athletic club. I steadily was losing weight until about 2010 when I found out about Sparkpeople. And I got down to about 198 pounds, and that was the first time I had been under 200 pounds since before I was 10 years old. So obviously that was a huge milestone for me. So I just started reading about how many calories I should take in, how many times I should exercise a week, basically just informing myself and gathering all the knowledge that I needed to lose the weight and keep it off for good. And so I started walking 3 days a week at a local track, and I noticed that the pounds started coming off, and I would go on Sparkpeople, and you could kind of track, how many calories you ate and how much you exercised, and so you could get points for it, and so it was like a game for me. And so that was a lot of incentive, and obviously seeing the pounds on the scale, the number on the scale go down, was a huge motivator for me. So, and then I remember one day there was an ice storm here, and I live in Alaska, and we don't ever, normally in Fairbanks where I live, we don't ever get rain, and so it had already snowed and it started raining, and it was really icy, and so I didn't go walk around the track, and I started doing workout videos at home. And I started out with Walk Away the Pounds, and I really enjoyed that, and I had done that in the past, and it helped me out, but this time I said I'm sticking with it. And so I've lost almost 140 pounds steadily over the past almost 6 or 7 years, 5, 6 years, somewhere in there. And I've been maintaining for about a year and a half now, I think. I'm down between 143, 145, depending what time of month it is, because I have a tendency to get pretty bloated. But yeah, I've been maintaining in the mid to low 140s, and it was just, I basically, people ask me how I lose the weight, and I don't have a special diet. I eat whatever I want, basically. I eat everything. The only thing that I can say is that I cut out soda. Back when I was younger, I used to drink soda out of the bottle as a toddler, and so I loved Coca-Cola. I loved soda, and I would drink a 12-pack a day of soda when I was a teenager. And so I decided, that's just empty calories, and so I think it'll be 3 years this January, this month, that I haven't drank any soda whatsoever, and I don't miss it at all. But other than that, as far as eating goes, I basically eat whatever I want. The most important thing is that I keep a food journal, so that I know what time I've eaten, how much I've eaten, how many calories I've eaten. And for breakfast, I normally have fruit with cereal and almond milk. I don't drink regular milk. And my staples are burritos, homemade burritos, just tortillas and refried beans in a can, canned chicken, cheese, and I make my own little hot sauce, and I eat lots of soup, lots of veggies, lots of fruit, whole grains. But other than that, I don't deny myself, because I think that when you set things off limits, it gives you that, oh, it's taboo, so I want it even more kind of mentality. And so, as far as food goes, I basically eat whatever I want, everything in moderation. That's my #1 rule, everything in moderation, and I keep a food journal. And as far as exercise goes, I've done everything from, like I said, Walk Away the Pounds, Tai Bo, that's a really good one. I love Bob Harper's workouts. I go to the library sometimes and I'll just check out exercise videos. I've done yoga, Pilates. Over the past 2 years, I ran not a marathon. I'd like to work my way up to a marathon. No, I ran a 10K. It's called the Midnight Sun Run. I believe it's a 10K. But yeah, we have it every June 21st in Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska, and I beat my time from the year before last, so yeah, the milestone, yay! And I hope to do it again this year. So and right now what I'm really enjoying is this YouTube channel called Fitness Blender, and I love their videos. They have videos anywhere from 5 minutes to, I think they recently just put up their epic 1,000-calorie workout, hour-and-a-half workout, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited to do it. And they have everything from high-intensity interval training to strength training, cardio, Pilates, stretching videos. You should really check them out. They're a really good channel, and I've been using them, and they have really helped me maintain and build a lot of muscle, so I would definitely check them out. But yeah, to recap, I guess, going from being extremely overweight, at least for me, I was an obese child, definitely. When you hear over 200 pounds for a 10-year-old, I'd say that's obese, and almost pushing 300, that's pretty obese. And I know that if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I know that that's been, a lot of people say that, but really, it's possible. It's, as far as exercise goes, I think about it as, like brushing your teeth or taking a shower, going to the bathroom. Exercise just has become a part of my life. It's something that I just have to do, because not just because I have to do it, but because I want to do it, because it makes me feel good, because it makes me look good, and so it is a part of my life. And as far as the eating goes, yeah, sometimes, I still have my cravings, and I will give in. But I make sure that I either do a really hard workout, or I eat really good the next day, or I just stay on track. I don't let one day or even 2 days get me down. That's one thing that a lot of people do, is they think, oh man, I messed up today. Screw it. You know what? I'm done. I might as well it's over. And you really have the mentality of, yeah, this was the one day. This is only one day that I didn't eat, or I didn't exercise, I didn't eat healthy, or I didn't exercise right. And that's okay. Just eat healthy and exercise the next day. Don't get into that mentality of, I already messed up, I might as well just quit. So, that's another thing is, just remember to stay on track, and remind yourself of the benefits. You'll look good, you'll feel good. And yeah, so I guess I can't really think of anything else other than, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you have any requests for future videos, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I still have a couple more videos planned out, so be watching for those, and I guess I will see you soon. Oh, remember, subscribe to my channel, please, and I have a Facebook, Twitter @DandyManderz, and I have my own blog, and I will link everything down below. So I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.